Alright guys, this video is to show you how to change the transmission fluid on a 2014 Jetta SE, the 1.8 liter turbo engine, non-DSG. If you have DSG, it'll be embroidered on your gear shifter there. So this is for non-DSG. DSG has a filter on top, and we're just not doing that one today. So the tools you're going to need is a T20 Torx. T20 Torx, T55 Torx, number 5 Allen wrench, pump, your new fluid. And this is just to you need a breaker bar and a wrench, and then all we're using the T20 for is to take off the 8 screws that hold in the plate underneath. So then we'll be done with that. I've already done that. I've already drained my oil because trying to make a video and having the oil drain all at the same time is just too much. We're using the Valvoline import multi-vehicle full synthetic. On the back, you'll make sure you verify for yourself what's going to work for you, but I believe this is going to work for me. It says Volkswagen on there. This is the 09 G transmission, I believe, and I'll show you where to find that. What actually your identification for your transmission is. It'll be up here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show it to you or not. There's a label right up there. Get it to focus. That white label up there. You can't see it on this video, but it's up there. And it'll be listed on there what type of transmission it is. The identification number. This is the 09 G, I believe. Yes, 09 G. All right, so here we go. Here's where you're gonna put your fluid back in. That's where you're gonna put your T55 torque. So for your Allen wrench, right here's where you're gonna drain your fluid. It's pretty much just like changing your oil. Take this plug out and the oil's gonna come out, but it's not gonna come out very much. Like I said, I've already done this, so it's already loose. You're probably gonna need to put a breaker bar on that Allen wrench first time you do it, because it's gonna be on there. It's gonna be on there tight. Take your fluid out. Take your plug out, and it's going to drain out. Remember, I've already drained my fluid out, but it's going to drain out, but it's not going to come gushing out, okay, at this point. So you take your number 5 that you just used, fish it around up there, and be nice and gentle. There's another plug up inside there, and it's just plastic. And, at this point, you're going to have oil gushing out, so you'll be slinging oil off of this, so just go nice and easy. Some gloves would be great, but once you take this out, then that's when the oil is really gonna start gushing out, okay? And like I said, I've still got oil coming out, and I've already drained it, so that just tells you how much oil is going to come out of there. It's going to be about 2 quarts probably. So you want to get a container that has your measurements on there, because you're gonna want to put the same amount in as you took out. We don't have a dipstick on this. We can't tell, so that's why you want to measure it. So I've already got everything drained out. I probably let it sit for about, I don't know, 5 minutes. Let it sit for however long you want. It'll drip like that all night though if you let it. So put this in, put this back in, and when you tighten this in, you just want to get it ever so snug. You break that off in there, you're in big trouble. So just, it's snug, that's it, that's all I'm doing. Put my plug back in there. This has, well, I got you here, this crush washer. If you can get a new one of these, I would. I'm not putting a new one on. Probably the only place you can get it from would be Volkswagen. Auto stores. Highly doubt that they have them. So, put that back on. I'm trying to do this and hold my phone all at the same time. All right. I can torque this down. I don't know the torque specs on this. It was on there super tight. I'm just trying to get it back on as tight as you can. Okay. All right. That part's done. We're halfway done already. It's super easy project, guys. All right. I've already broke this. This is with your T55. You got this coolant pipe in the way. You can fit stuff in there. You're just gonna have to pull it out of the way. You don't have to take this off. You can get it in there. Get your breaker bar on your wrench and break this. Okay, that's where you're gonna put your fluid in. Let's take our container here, get it on level ground, which I've already leveled my workbench here, so let's just see where we're at. Just over 2 quarts, so it's perfect. Put 2 quarts back in there, and this fluid's still warm, so it's probably actually 2 quarts, not over 2 quarts. When I first drained it, this is the second time I've done this. When I first drained it, it came out when the motor was cold. Exactly 2 quarts came out. So I put back in 2 quarts, and then I just drained it again today, and now I'm going to put in another 2 quarts. So basically, I'm not going to show you this part. Put that part in your fill hole. This little pump was like $5 at Walmart. It's like a marine for boats or something, but it screws right on top of these. Stick that in there and pump 2 quarts back in, and close up your filler plug. And then when you start up the car, you want to put it in each gear, for a few seconds. And then I drove around for a day and then redid the whole thing. All right, so 2014 Jetta, 6-speed automatic transmission, 1.8 turbo. There you go.